If you are a guy and you've been wondering why women of these days are different from women of the old, I mean, you're a married man and you keep asking yourself, why can't my wife just behave like my mother? Or you are a guy, you keep asking, why is that women of these days cannot just behave like our own mother? Watch this video to the end so that you can find out why. Hello guys, so you're welcome back to June TV. Today, I want us to discuss what is bothering a lot of men. Yes, you heard me. A lot of men keep asking themselves, why is it that women of these days can't be like our mother? You know, during the time of our mothers, our fathers married their wives and they all lived together in peace and happiness. There was nothing like divorce and all of that. Okay, when AY and his wife announced their separation, all right, I felt really bad because I really loved that marriage, that relationship, all right. It broke my heart, but then I refused to say something about it. But recently, there's a guy, Cass, I don't know if you know him, an Hollywood actor that came out to say that it's because women of these days don't want to endure like our mothers endured. And every day we keep having queens of that, queen of that, queen of that. That's very soon we're going to have online filled with a lot of women who have left their husbands and she wants queen of that, queen of that, queen of that. And I said, okay, let me make this video so that I can educate the male folks on why you can never have your woman behave like your mother. Why women of these days can never behave like women of the old. Let's start from the beginning. During the time of our parents, right? Men knew their job, which was to provide and protect their homes. And women's job was very defined, which was just to give birth to children. That is all women were asked to do during my mother's time. So men did the provision for food and everything, while the women did the provision for children. So women were not taught to read, were not taught to work. All they did was just go to farm with their husbands, give birth to children, sometimes they don't need to go to farm. A lot of children, as many children as possible. That was just the women's role in the families at that time. But now, women are being taught to go to school, to look for money with the men, to give birth to children, to manage the home alone. In fact, 99% of what it takes to keep marriage working has been put on the head of a woman. There's no problem because God created women to multitask. God gave women the kind of inner energy they need to be independent, to do a lot of things at the same time and still survive. That's not a problem, all right? Good. The bitter truth is that men of these days do not, I repeat, do not have anything to contribute to the success of marriages these days. That is why you see a marriage that has hit 20 years, they're getting divorced. Why? Because men do not work hard to keep the marriage, working. Let me tell you why. How? Number one, these days, a woman helps a man to pay bills, right? A woman goes to work with the man. A woman does everything virtually with the man. In fact, men these days tell you that if you are a liability, they will not even consider getting married to you. So women strive so much to go to school, to have something doing, to have businesses, just so that they can attract a man to love them. You see? So men now marry women because of what they are bringing to the table, not because of anything else. So when you bring a woman who has a lot to bring to the table, in fact, some of the women are the table, you expect her to take all the shit you do? And no, that's not possible. That is not possible. That is why you see marriages are breaking up every day. And if you dig down, you will find that it is the men that causes this. Let's take the issue of the recent one that made me to make this video. All right? the AY's marriage. Now, AY's wife is not a liability. She is a hardworking woman. Is a hardworking, intelligent woman. She's not a liability. She has businesses to do. She has her own money. But she's built this marriage for 20 years. She's taken a lot of nonsense from her husband just to keep the marriage, working, right? What does it cost this man on his own part to make the same contribution the woman is making to keep the marriage together? Nothing. So if you men don't start learning to be like our fathers, marriage of these days will not work. It's a different thing than you are a monogamist. Then you married your wife, woke up and say you want to become a polygamist. It can't work. It's a different thing that you're a polygamist, a defined polygamist. A defined polygamist. So the woman is coming into you knowing that she has you to share with a lot of other women. You don't wake up one day and continue to cheat on your wife first time, second time, third time, fifth time, and expect her to keep forgiving you and forgiving you. And no, that's not the way women are built. Go and watch people who are happy in their marriage and enjoying their marriage, and they've been together for a long time. You will see that the man in that marriage is making enough commitment to remain relevant in the life of his wife. You don't relegate your wife to the side and expect her to still be you. No. See, the way women are created, the woman is created to love one man who treats her like a queen, who is the only man, the only thing that bothers, who makes her feel that she's the only person in his life. So even if you must cheat on your wife, please, what happened to 300 naira condom? What happened to 500 naira? In fact, I know that condom is not as expensive as anything. It cannot be up to 1,000 naira. No matter where you're buying it, even if you're buying it from Banana Island, it cannot be up to 1,000 naira. So why can't you just respect your body, which belongs to your wife, and stay faithful? Even if you cannot stay faithful, at least when you want to do all those your away games, get a condom. Respect the fact that your wife owns your body, and not tomorrow she wakes up and she hears that you've represented one person from nowhere, you had one child of how many years ago, and all of that. Which kind of woman will take that? I will tell you, the only kind of woman that will take that is our mother in those days, who did nothing but go to market and buy food stuff, come back, cook it, service your bed, give you children. Not the women of these days who are taught independence right from childhood, who are taught to go to school, who work hard to build their brands, who are doing well financially. Now, let me tell you the big truth. A financially successful woman can never stay with a man who is doing nonsense. It's only going to be for a little while. She will endure it, but gradually her mind is shifting from you. And once she has had it up in here, she's going to walk out of your life. So if you are ready to mess around your marriage and you still want to keep it, then marry a woman who doesn't have what she's doing. Marry a jobless woman. Marry a broke-ass woman. Marry a woman who doesn't have brains. Marry a woman who is a dummy. But if you don't want all of that, because I know that no man wants to marry any of that, then when you marry the one that is intelligent and beautiful and rich, respect yourself if you want her to stay with you. Don't tell women to endure. I saw that comment that women are not enduring again. That's why they just keep running away from their families to go and become side chick with my married man. I don't support that part, but the truth is that women cannot continue to take all of this you guys do just because they want to remain married. Gone are those days when women do that. These days is what you give a woman, she gives you back. It's garbage in, garbage out. Just like the computer age which we are in. Okay? So please, your mother did all of that they did, endured all of that torment and all of that, because then and now it's not the same thing. Your mother, our mothers, don't share responsibilities 50-50 with our fathers. So if you want to be the man in your home, please go back and marry someone who does not have anything for herself. because that's the only one that will stay with you and take all the nonsense from you. A woman who has a life going for her will not stuck or will not get stuck around. Oh God, will not stick to a man who will cheat on her with various women, who have baby, who will have a baby outside their home and keep it hidden for some time. And let me even say this before I end this video. No woman, I repeat, no woman wants to share her man with anybody. So cheating is one of the things that make women hate men. When she find out you are cheating, you apologize the first time, she forgive you, you cheat again. Oh, she will not forgive you. She won't continue to forgive you. She will just leave you one day, and you'll be wondering, what did you do? Just pray that men of these days should help women to stay married. No woman is happy coming out of a marriage of many years just to become single. Nobody is happy about that. But nobody also wants to stay in a marriage where the man disrespects her all the time. And not when she's making her own money. Because the truth is, when a woman makes money, she doesn't need a man. When a man makes money, he feels he needs women. And that is the orientation that has to change from all of you men, including you that's watching me. Okay? Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're going to share it. I hope you're going to say what you think about it in the comment section. Until I come again next time, I love you. You know, June always got your back when it comes to your relationship. Keep sharing, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.